Most guys, you guys start your day tanking your energy, your testosterone, and your charisma. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you the 7 perfect morning habits that are backed by science that are gonna fix everything that's wrong with your brain. Habit 1, I always wake up with 3 alarms. If you hit the snooze button and you feel like ass all day, don't blame it on you not sleeping enough. It's that you're not using 3 alarms like your boy is, and it's costing you 4 hours of your charisma. You're less sharp, you're less confident, and overall less attractive. The moment you hit snooze and you drift back to sleep, your brain immediately starts to go into a new sleep cycle. That cycle, it takes around 75 to 90 minutes to complete. When your alarm sounds again, it yanks you out of that sleep cycle right into what researchers call sleep inertia. So I'm gonna show you my 3 alarm trick to never wake up tired again. First, you need to figure out what time you have to wake up every morning and subtract 30 minutes. That is your first alarm that will gently wake you up from your deep sleep stage. Yo, pay attention. You need this, bro. Every person you talk to, every opportunity you have to meet someone, your brain is running at half of what it's capable of, because you're always tired. Sleep inertia is tanking your charisma for over 4 hours. You walk into school, work, in the gym like a walking corpse. Next, you're gonna add 9 minutes to that first alarm. That becomes your second alarm. That's gonna get you out of that stage 2 or 3 in your sleep cycle. Stockholm University wired guys into an EEG machine to track this exact trick I'm showing you. Instead of just using 1 aggressive alarm, using 3 alarms within a 30-minute window, which becomes your next and third alarm. You're gonna add 9 more minutes to the second alarm you just set. This staggered approach and alarms makes your brain gently resurface from that deep sleep cycle. By the time your final alarm fires, you're in sleep 1 or 2, in a super light sleep, which is the easiest one to wake up from. And when you do, you're gonna feel full of energy. What did I tell you? These are the easiest habits you can do in the morning. It doesn't change much of what you're doing, but have significant impacts in your day, and they're all backed by science, and I have 6 more to go through. Habit number 2, my brain knows what time it is. Yours doesn't. Listen, I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. I get more blue light than you, and everyone was telling you it was bad for sleep. But if you want more energy throughout the day, you need more of this. Because what do most guys do? They wake up, they grab their cup of coffee, they get on their phone. This only has around 50 lux. Then maybe you go and hop on some games before school. That gives you another 70 lux. Finally, you spend all day at the office or school getting another 300 lux. And then you wonder why you're exhausted by 2 p.m. One bright morning outside has 100,000 lux. That is 1,000 times more light than most of you. And that gap is why your brain has no idea what time it is when you stay inside all day. It is killing your testosterone and energy before the day even starts. You have receptors in your eyes called melanopsin cells. They only activate with outdoor light sensitivity. When you fire those in the first 60 minutes of you waking up, they trigger your cortisol spike, the hormone that gives you energy, focus, and drive for the day. You're not tired because you're weak. Your brain just doesn't know what time it is outside. So here's what you gotta do. If it's a sunny morning, you wanna spend at least 5 minutes outside. If it's a cloudy morning, 10 minutes, and it's still 100 times more powerful than the light that your phone produces. And if you're near a window because you don't want to go outside, it doesn't work. I know, you thought, but I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna have to put in the effort, bro. Mom thinks she's slick putting this on my feed. Bro, he's literally one. Just push it, push it, push it, push it. Sorry.
What happened when I'm gonna take in the PlayStation, disconnect it and put the whole thing in glass?
Not the cinco, bro. Jose said if I spend 1,000 more times on this thing, it'll give me more energy. I swear. Habit number 3, I simplified my hair routine. I thought once I let my hair grow out, it was gonna look like this. But what no one told me is that the longer that your hair gets, the heavier it gets, and the harder it is to actually style it, and it ends up just looking messy. So, with what I'm about to teach you is how I went from this to this. And every man just needs 3 good hair essentials. First, you need some good hair texture product. This is sea salt spray. This is from Slick Gorilla, which if you don't know where to get good hair products, here's a hack. When I go get my hair cut here in New York City, it's like $200 a cut. It's like a super high-end spot. They're great. It's called Chaps & Co. Their go-to is Slick Gorilla. And when I left the shop, I looked amazing. And since then, that's all I use. Their texture spray is incredible. The second thing you need is a continuous spray bottle. You want something that continuously just dampens your hair, not regular spray, those suck. This is life-changing right here. And the third thing you'll need is some sort of leave-in conditioner or a cream styler. This is also from Slick Gorilla. This will lock in the moisture in your hair so your hair just looks like that wet look all day long. And it's great for all hair types. I have curly hair. I can also make it kind of wavy. If you have straight hair, this works great because it's like this medium hold, and because it has castor oil, it nourishes the hair all day. I 100% recommend this. All right, so now you got all these products. How do you even style long hair? If you still don't know what hairstyle to rock this summer, bro, listen to me and use the wet look. It's the most comfortable and the quickest to do every morning. First, you're gonna start with the continuous stream spray bottle. I want you to soak up your hair. It needs to be dripping wet. The more wet, the better, because your hair is gonna retain all that moisture all day, which is gonna give you that wet look. So make sure it's super damp. Step number 2, you want sea salt spray. Now, if you have really curly hair, you can skip this step. Mine's wavy. I don't use a lot. This one from Slick Gorilla I like. So it not only will give me more texture and body, but it helps eliminate frizz all day. It also has aloe vera and seaweed extract that nourishes the hair and conditions it even more. Remember, we're going for the wet look, so we're trying to lock in all that hydration. And this specific one also offers heat protection and protection against the sun. It's like an all-in-one, 10 out of 10 recommend. Once you comb your hair back, I want you to grab the comb in the middle of the eye, run it upwards, and comb sideways. You're gonna do that on one side and do the same thing on the other side. Step 4, this is optional, but if you have a diffuser, this diffuses the heat from your hair dryer. Do not do high heat. I do very low heat. You're gonna turn it on and start lightly air drying your hair. This is great if you have wavy or curly hair like I do, because it'll lock in the hairstyle where it is so it doesn't get all frizzy once you step outside. So we're just gonna do this for about 30 seconds to a minute. And final and 5th step, you grab your cream styler or your curling cream, depending which one you want. Remember, this is what's gonna lock everything in, and it just hydrates the curls. I'm telling you, bro, you only need 3 good hair products and you can do pretty much any hairstyle you want. If you want a good texture spray, a good cream styler, I suggest Slick Gorilla. They're the best in the game, and they have a special offer when you bundle both together. I'm gonna link it down below. Habit number 5, I stopped putting my phone in my pocket. You are addicted to being on your phone. Yo, if you don't see it, let's test it. Because this means you actually have a life, or you're way past unk status. This means you still use your phone, but it doesn't control your day. This means you try to be productive, but somehow a 5-minute break turns into hours. This means that your phone is the first thing you check in the morning and the last thing you see before going to sleep. This means that your dopamine system's getting cooked, bro. You're the type that probably can't even sit through a whole movie without grabbing your phone. And this, bro, this means your attention span's absolutely cooked. Hey, over here. You need dopamine detox? Oh, you need focus music. Oh, you need to wake up at 4 a.m. now. Now, University of Texas, 520 people. Researchers put 3 groups: phone on desk group, phone in pocket group, and phone in other room group. One way, more attention span. Oh, you men say phone don't affect me. Hey, over here. Oh, but my phone's always face down? Don't matter. Oh, my phone always dead? Don't matter. Brain still know, phone there. Oh, my phone do not disturb? Don't matter. Brain still know, phone there. Brain use energy to not touch phone. Whole day, brain's like, no touch, no touch, no touch. Then, end of day, you say, can't focus. Yeah, because brain tired. Best fix for attention? Wake up, phone stay outside room. Habit number 6, I take a contrast shower. I stopped taking cold showers altogether. They're not even necessary, even though scientifically, cold water will make your face less bloated, will make your skin more hydrated and prevent breakouts, and give you insane energy in the mornings. But let's be real, none of us are gonna do it because cold shower sucks. You can get all those same benefits what I do, a contrast shower. Bro, what I'm about to share with you, this was proven in a Dutch randomized controlled trial with over 3,000 participants. This stuff works. So to achieve this, keep your shower completely normal. Look, I'm having a whole conversation with you. I'm in nice, lukewarm water. Then, once you're done with the shower, you're gonna switch it to cold for the last 10 to 30 seconds. Start at 10. Look, I'm already at 5 seconds. Damn, that's 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, let's get that. The point is, you only need those last few seconds to get that adrenaline running through your body and get all the same benefits of a cold shower using a contrast shower. Habit number 7, the Red Bull nap. Yo, I just learned what a Red Bull nap was a few months ago. I feel different, bro. And all you gotta do is, before a nap, I want you to grab a Monster, a Red Bull, whatever your favorite caffeine is. If you're nasty, a Bang or a Celsius, and I want you to just chug it. Don't waste any time, drink the whole thing. Then, you're gonna grab your phone and set a timer for 20 minutes. And then go lay down. Caffeine takes about 20 minutes to be absorbed by your body and actually feel the effects. As you nap, your body starts to clear adenosine. This is the trash that builds up in your body that makes you feel tired throughout the day. So when the 20 minutes are up, you wake up refreshed because of the nap and incredibly energized because the energy is hitting now. So if you got a big presentation, you got an important event, you got a date, your charisma is dead, and you only slept 3 hours, you try this caffeine nap, bro, game changing.